Manchester City 1, Arsenal 4 is not necessarily the scoreline I'm going to predict. But there's no reason why we can't win today at the Etihad. Now, the last time we won at the Etihad was 9 years ago. Some Arsenal fans don't even know who these players are. The Little Magician and Olivier Giroud. 2-0. 9 years too long in my opinion. So for me, it's time to set the record straight. It's time to go back to business. I know the team City are, but so what? We're just going to say, look, a lot of the conversations I've been seeing on social media is that, we'll be fine with taking a draw and this, that and the other. And I get that. I get that in the grand scheme of things, but come on, we have to win. Don't we have to win in a way? Or is it just me? Because we can walk out with there in a draw. I know in the grand scheme of things it's 38 games and this, that and the other. But how long are we going to keep losing or not picking up maximum points at the Etihad? If we are the biggest two teams in the league, then we must be taking points of them. And that is the job that this man, Mikel Arteta, has on his hands today. You got to find a way to get past your master. If you are still the apprentice right now, because we haven't taken over the master just yet, because we are still second best. How are you going to get past Pep to find a way to beat the City team? Fergie found a way to beat Wenger when it was time to come to the Highbury back in the day. You're not Fergie because you don't have the longevity yet. You are Arteta, so you have to write your own story, and I believe you can. A lot of us Arsenal fans believe you can, because you've brought us to this place regardless, and that's why I still believe that we can go to the Etihad and win today. One of the most key battles that will happen today, Haaland versus Saliba. Last season, Gabriel and Saliba had his number because he didn't get a one goal against us throughout the entirety of last season. If there was one team that Haaland didn't score against last season, it was Arsenal. But that is not a trophy you can hang on your wall. It's the Premier League you want to hang on your wall, and this is what we are going up against. This is why I want us to beat City and strike another psychological nail into them. Because beating them at the Emirates last season was brilliant, but beating them at the Etihad in this form, come on. We're both missing players. We're missing Odegaard, they're missing De Bruyne. We're both missing players, but Pep is the man. City are the team to beat right now, and we are the team to beat them. So this is the team I think that Mikel is going to go with, but this is the team I believe that we can use to beat City. It's going to be Raya in goal, then White at right back, Saliba, Gabriel and Timber. I believe he's going to start Jorginho in the 6 at this game for leadership, control and that intelligence in midfield to dictate the play and allow Rice to go in that 8 role to maraud forward, because we know discover the Rice we had at the beginning of last season, the one that was effectively like 2 players in midfield, and boom, we can work with that. Trossard will go in the 10. Then we'll have Saka on the right, Martinelli will start on the left, and hold on Martinelli for a second. This man, you have the love and support of the Arsenal fan base. And the reason why we only say this is because we want the best from you, but you got pressure on your shoulders. And I do believe that pressure makes diamonds, and the diamond you are going to become one day. But right now it's rough times. It's rough times. Lift your head up, keep your head up and keep on moving. You got a big game coming up today, and we expect stuff from you. As I was saying, so Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Havertz up front. And then, of course, on the bench, we can bring on players like, we can bring on a Jesus, we can bring on a Sterling, we could bring on an Nwaneri, we could bring on a Calafiori, we could bring on a Partey, we could bring on a Kivio, and then we'll have maybe a Salah-Eddin or a Heaven on the bench as well to fill up the other positions. So the fact that Rice is back does give us another option to bring off the bench just in case. But yeah, that's what we got, and that's what we're going with. So there we go. 4:30. We will be there. Manchester City versus the Arsenal. Now my prediction, I believe we're going to win 1-0 today. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a very gritty game today. A very gritty, tough game. It will be tactical as always, but I feel like it's going to be a very gritty game today. Atmosphere is going to be up. The Etihad's going to be rocking. Big Steve's going to be making a lot of noise. The Etihad is going to be rocking. Right. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Oh, and just one more thing before I forget. If you like this video, don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.